These are the scares that will have you throwing your headphones and jumping out of your seat. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 jump scares in video games.
You still know it's real.
For this list, we're looking at the best jump scares that video games have to offer. To be eligible, the scares need to be scripted, which means games like Five Nights at Freddy's, where the scares are randomized, are not eligible. These have to be a single scare that all players will experience.
Don't let us die!
Number 10, Bathroom Mirror, Doom 3. This game has you defeating literal demons from hell, so of course there's gonna be some scary moments, but we never expected one to happen here. While Doom 3 constantly throws monsters and demons at you, there are some moments of brief respite when the game allows the sound design and tension to take over. It is during one of these moments, in a trip to the bathroom, when the game unexpectedly gives us a jump scare, at the exact moment that your guard is down the most. Number 9, Hello There Human, Dino Crisis.
He was attacked by some kind of dinosaur.
Just because it's an older game doesn't mean it can't scare the crap out of you.
This security system is a snap for me. Real amateur stuff.
Developed by Capcom with a story about a woman who discovers an island that is infested with dinosaurs, the game is similar to their Resident Evil titles, in that it involves a lot of item searching and moments without enemies. As the player is hunting for a specific key, the island is quiet and the enemies seem long gone. What happens next scared basically anyone that played the game, as there is really no way to expect it. Number 8, Necromorph, Dead Space.
Nothing to be afraid of.
While we have one specific scare in mind, this does happen many times throughout the game, and damned if it doesn't work most of the time. Like the scares so far, this one comes about from simply exploring your surroundings, looking for ammo or anything else that can help you on your journey.
Buy new weapons and items at the store, and place extra items in the safe.
However, there's a dead body laying against a table, bringing about a certain sense of dread to the situation. It's only a matter of time before you discover just what killed that man, and it's not a friendly introduction. Number 7, the Houdini Splicer, BioShock.
Too spliced up. Too spliced up.
The first encounter with the Houdini Splicer is not a very fun one. As you're walking around trying to find an actual splicer to take a picture, the game's signature dark atmosphere helps to scare players and have them look around every corner in fear of something popping out. However, the splicer's appearance isn't exactly a shocking, unexpected jump scare, but one that is masterfully built through tension and a slow reveal.
Hello.
The trick is repeated again in BioShock Infinite, and it's just as scary the second time. Number 6, the Broken Neck Woman, Fatal Frame. In this Japanese game series, the protagonist uses her camera to see spiritual entities, so those who hate ghosts better stay away. There are two things that combine to help create this classic scare, and that's the signature and famous Japanese horror style and everyone's fear of ghosts. The game revolves around random spiritual appearances, so the player is always on their guard, ready for the next big fright. But no amount of preparation can ready them for the infamous broken neck ghost. This one gets everybody. Number 5, the Hanging Corpse, Outlast. This is a relatively simple game, requiring you to walk around with a camera in the dark, and since simplicity is perfect for horror, the game gives you a fantastic scare right off the bat.
You are here, aren't you?
Even as you're still learning the controls, the game is throwing tension at you through its use of visuals and immersive sound design. You then learn how to open a door, effectively lowering your guard. I mean, how scary can a door be? Number 4. Get a little closer. Condemned Criminal Origins.
Processing. This may take a few.
This game centers around Agent Ethan Thomas as he hunts down a serial killer, and in this particular scene, he's faced with the body of a victim. Before you reach the area, you're forced to walk through a silent and dilapidated school building, mentally preparing you for the scare that is about to take place.
The trail just ends at a bank of lockers.
Thomas, have you looked inside?
When tasked with taking a picture of the dead body, Ethan's camera naturally fails to capture the picture correctly, so you're tasked with taking another. And what could go wrong here?
Help me.
Number 3. The Bloody Bathtub. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Players familiar with Eternal Darkness will know that the game is most memorable for its fourth wall breaking sanity effects, and this scare utilizes them to great effect. Like Doom 3, this game relies on the player to feel safe in a bathroom for the scare to take hold.
Hello?
Remember me, Alex.
Exploring a washroom should not be a scary thing to do, but this game effectively manipulates your assumptions and delivers a jump scare that made everyone throw their controllers. Number 2, I'll take the stairs. Fear. Is there anything more terrifying than a creepy little ghost girl? Fear doesn't think so, and while you're covering the mystery behind her, she terrorizes you everywhere you go. Because of this, you're constantly on the lookout for her, as she could literally turn up anywhere. The tension throughout the game is extremely palpable due to the constant sudden appearances, but nothing beats this one when you're simply getting ready to go down a ladder. This scene proves that nowhere is safe and that anything could happen at any time. Before we look at our scariest of jump scares, here are a few honorable mentions.
You shouldn't be here.
Number 1. The Window Dogs, Resident Evil. The scariest of jump scares comes from the oldest game on this list, and it's still as effective today as it was almost 20 years ago.
You're right.
Much like the lesser-known Dino Crisis from the same developers, this game requires a lot of exploring, as the player is in a mansion and mansions can get confusing.
Okay, let me handle this.
This game uses the art of silence perfectly in order to scare the audience, something that's on display front and center as you're simply walking down a corridor. No one expected this to happen, and it remains the cornerstone of video game jump scares, along with its famous successor in the sequel. Do you agree with our list?
I can hear something big moving out there.
Which video game jump scare did you find the scariest? For more terrifying top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.